guys, this is Lisa Adams, CEO and founder of LA Closet Design. Over the years, a number of stylists have come to us asking for help designing their workspaces. When I was first approached to do the first one, I think there was probably a little hesitation because you think about what space we belong to, it's purely residential. And when you think about a stylist space, they're coming and saying, well, I don't own this space, I'm renting the space. And then there's so many different elements to it. When the first client sort of approached, and that was Monica Rose, I thought, why not? Let's do it. I'm certainly capable of this. And there were different requirements. It's residential in the sense that there's going to be clothing in the space. They've got multiple sizes, multiple colors of everything, shoes. And then the constant sort of motion within the space that you're pulling things. You need a spot to be able to set things. So there's the staging element, and then it's going to a client, or a client's coming into a dressing room. So you need a fitting area. Also just the incoming. I think I was really surprised by that element, that really the turnaround and in and out and pulling from this store, and then that needs to go out. All of these elements, I had to factor in to be able to create these spaces for them. When people ask me what's the favorite closet you've designed, it's really hard to say because I think so much of it is the process, and I think a lot of that process is dependent on the client. One of my favorite closets or clients was Christina Aguilera, and I think when I think about why, it was because she's so creative. Maeve is sort of similar in that, where she had a lot of great ideas. She's got a great vibe. You have 12-foot to 15-foot ceilings. So, sometimes you can't use the residential sort of solutions, but you have to sort of think creatively about how can I store that amount of coats and jackets, or how can I use this vertical height space so that we're really maximizing. So including, floor to ceiling hanging, labeled drawers, areas where they could pull their kits in and out, prep boards so that they could also feel inspired in the spaces. There's a kitchen, there's all these elements that we need to account for in the space. You've got the sitting room and the area where you're drinking coffee and just relaxing before you're fitting. That space was, purely hanging, sort of acting as white noise in the space. And then upstairs was sort of more functional and utilitarian. The design really needed to lend itself towards that, where it's just sort of this mini fashion operation. So it's just sort of what we do, getting dressed every day, but on a whole nother level.